What's up, everybody? Creed Tunes here with another commentary for you guys. Fans only. We got fans only this time. This is a really good episode. It aired on July 10th, 2020. Now, this episode is the one I promoted a lot. I've got a lot of new supporters off of this episode right here and got a lot of good feedback from it and negative feedback, but we'll get into that a little later. So, right off the back, this episode I used two different processes to make it. I used to animate on my MacBook Pro. Everything I did was on my 2012 MacBook Pro up until this point. Halfway through this episode, I got new equipment and I started using my Wacom tablet, my iMac computer, and my iPad to make everything else. So this was the episode where I shifted my creation process. My 2012 it couldn't handle the stuff that I was doing anymore, and it would lag out and glitch and all that good stuff. So I had to upgrade. This episode was a little challenging with the editing because really surprising, honestly, too, because there's not much going on in this episode. They're just in one room the whole time. But I had to make sure everything was consistent, and that took actually a lot of work, surprisingly, because like you see the Chinese food, I had to make sure see how it's on the camera there, on the laptop. Now it's there on the desk. It had to little things like that. I had to make sure everything was consistent and not disappearing and reappearing, and all that good stuff. So it was a little challenging in that aspect. More challenging than Chop Shop, surprisingly, because Chop Shop had the stuff falling off the shelves and when he got tasered and stuff. But it all turned out pretty good. Excuse me. What else happened in this episode that's worth? The beginning of this one, I actually had a whole nother dialogue, and like when they were playing the video game and everything, Black wasn't there, Dudley wasn't there, and Trey was playing against Black online. And Trey's dad comes in and says he's taking his girl out, blah 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 blah. Not his girl, his wife, Trey's mom. It was just a whole other scene, and I eventually changed it because it was supposed to be a pool party episode. While Trey's dad was out, Trey and Ashley were going to invite everybody over to have a party, and it was going to be like a pool party type deal, and I just switched it and made an actual pool party episode, which is Party Pooper. I'm going to put that right here if you want to click on that. It's an 8-minute episode. Turned out great. Hope you guys like that one, but yeah, I made that into Party Pooper and just switched the whole dialogue around and made the fans only, which is weird because I don't really understand what OnlyFans is. Is it like an adult version of Instagram where you just pay for girls to post nudes and stuff like that? I don't really understand what it is too much. I don't see why you don't just go watch porn or something. If you try and get some news and explicit shit, just go for free to blah blah blah.com and yeah, there you go. But what do I know? When on the video game they were just playing right there, that was Jack Boy and NBA Youngboy, and that was like a couple of months ago. They was going back and forth on Instagram, and Youngboy was like, "Man, I fucked your girl, man. I fucked your girl. You a bitch," and blah 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 blah. All that to Jack Boy, and the only thing Jack Boy had to say back was, because NBA Youngboy friend, all he see him in his Nikes. Like every picture he take is he got Nikes on. He's like, "Man, get dude out them fucking Nikes, man." He just kept saying it over and over. It was so funny. So I was like, man, you know that's going in the show. So that's what he was saying. Because I got a lot of people that were asking me, what is he saying? Get cool off them bikes or what, huh? He was saying, get dude out them Nikes. Get dude out them Nikes. So yeah, that's where that came from. A quick thing too, you see how Black put that the glasses on his face? A lot of animators and cartoonists and people in that profession, they don't like to keep added props on characters for a long period of time because the models that they have in stock, they usually don't have extra things on them. They're just like the base characters. So it'll actually take more money to keep animating the characters with new props on them. Like you see how Black still has his glasses on and still has his headphones on. Usually in a show they'll just the next scene or shot or whatever after a little bit, after you forget a little bit that he has them on, they'll just disappear. And you just won't even worry about it anymore. But since my show's not that long, I don't really have to think about that too much. So I just like, I'm gonna keep them on there. Why not? And the price of animation goes up when you keep adding things, so that's another reason. I just noticed. You see how Black doesn't have his glasses on anymore? Here I go talking shit. He ain't got his glasses on no more. But hey, let's just say I implied that he took them off. All right, yeah, that's what we gonna do. But he still got his headphones on, so that's what I'm talking about. In a normal show, his headphones would be off too. But yeah, just a little side note, through the eyes of an animator. You know what's crazy too? Like I said earlier, I had a lot of support from this episode. I gained a lot of supporters and new followers, but I also got some bad ones too. I got a threatening DM from a tranny because he was like, "Yo, why you saying that word tranny, man?" He was like, "That's offensive" or something like that, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna beat your ass. Come shoot one. Or what city you from? Come shoot one, bitch." Or I'm like, that straight said, "What?" Block. Fuck out of here. Then I had some other messages from a transgender person who was like, "Man, I don't know why these people tripping. This shit funny as I don't know what, and I'm a transgender or whatever." So it's like a love hate type thing where like you can't please everybody. You're gonna get people that like it and people that hate it, no matter what you do. So just do you. On a final note, because I don't really have a lot to say about this episode, the last thing I would say is that the audio has improved greatly since this one, since Fans Only, because this one their voices were way too high pitched and staticky and annoying, and I saw a lot of comments where people were saying you can't listen to it for a long time before getting annoyed. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely figure out how to make their voices better. And I did. I went to YouTube, went to the tutorial, how to change pitches in GarageBand, and figured it out. And now they sound amazing. You guys can listen to this stuff all day and won't get annoyed. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for Fans Only. Do I have anything else to say? No, I don't really have anything else to say about this one. Wrap it up. So if you guys want to ever help support the brand, the cartoon, the business, I have my information down in the description. If you want to donate to my PayPal or Cash App, whatever, feel free to do so. If not, that's completely fine. I understand. All I would ask is that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I appreciate all of your support. We got some dope content coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. And I appreciate all your support. And hope you guys have a good day. Creed 2's out. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Thou shalt not gaze upon lopsided titties. Oh, y'all going to hell. You were looking at him too. What are you talking about? You're going to hell too. Yeah, looking. I was looking. Y'all heathens was gazing.